repetition creates great progress. The more you be consistent, the more you be genuine, the more you be authentic, your people are going to find you. Chef can you for who you used to be back in high school, and you haven't been that person in 10, 12 years, not going to serve your channel. They're not going to like anything, they're not going to follow anything, and they're not going to be the community that you're trying to create. Hi, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Alicia and this is Seven Johnson, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure you already saw the title, and so I'm going to be sharing how we grew this channel over 200 subscribers in a little bit of 2 weeks. Okay, so I know it's going to be a little bit different. Most time when you see people share their milestones, they already either hit their 1K, they already hit their 5K, or either so forth, you know. So I wanted to do a spin on it and to even celebrate the small milestones because they're still milestones. And so while we're on our road to 1K, I'll be tracking the progress and I'll be sharing all the tips and anything that I feel like would be helpful for your channel if you just sitting there still sitting on content and do not want to post it, or if you're sitting there just trying to build yourself the confidence, or if you're just posting sporadically and you just not completely sold on the whole content creation. Okay, and so I don't have any notes. I'm just going to keep it very simple. I'm going to go straight to the point, and if you hear any noise, I apologize because we do have a full house. First thing first is definitely, I know a lot of people say just choose a niche. I would not say just choose a niche. First thing first is just start posting. Literally just start posting the content. So like if you have an interest, whether you're a mom or your father, or if you're a coach, or if you're a fitness instructor, whatever your interest is on your day-to-day basis, something that comes very natural to you, that's exactly what I would film. Literally pick up the camera. Don't think about the editing. Don't think about the lighting. Don't think about any of the above. Literally just trying to build confidence at this point. So if you are past the building confidence stage, like you feel comfortable talking on camera, whether you're on your phone or your actual camera, you're at that point where you actually feel comfortable. Okay, so we going places. We definitely going places. Now we just got to get a little bit more structured. So like for me, I haven't had a TikTok for that long. TikTok, I really feel a little out of the loop when it comes to TikTok, but that's okay. Instagram, really not my thing, but I know I'm very active on Facebook, and then also I'm very active on YouTube. Always have been that way for like the past 6, 7, 8 years, right? But I never really got into content creation too tough until like the past 2 years. So with that being said, I have no problem like going on live. I have no problem like picking up the camera. I have no problem posting to my stories and so forth. So if you're at this point where you have no issues picking up the camera and actually just being your authentic self, great. So what you're going to do is that, because you're already showing up in some capacity, right? Whether you're just posting your stories, whether you're just showing your coffee type of mixes, if you're just showing like what you eat on a day-to-day basis. So what you're going to do is that now you're going to start setting an intention. What do you want to build your community based off of? Like, do you want to be known as the funny person? Do you want to be known as a serious person? Do you want to be known as the fitness person? Do you want to be known as like a multifaceted type of person? Like, just decide, what do you want people to know you for? What do you want to be the go-to for? Because that's going to be the first starting point when it comes to getting structure with your content. Like for me, my content, if you have yet to check out our blogs, my content is centered around being a mother and being a wife, and then being all about family. That's pretty much like the three basis when it comes to my type of content, and this is what I like to focus on. One, because it's very natural for me, and because this is my actual everyday life, so I can show up in these spaces authentically because this is just who I am. But in your case, if you don't want to show like your personal things, which I totally understand that, if you don't want to show your personal type of life, then you just decide what exactly like you want to be known for. It may be something that you went to college for. If you're educated in that space, then you can teach on that. If you have something that you can entertain people on, you know, if you're very good at just whatever type of entertainment, whether that's music, whether that's dance, you know, just different things like that. If you're a coach, if you teach cheerleading, or if you're a coach and you teach football and like basketball or different type of sports like that. Okay, you see what I'm saying? So like, it's just based on like, if you're already showing up and you're posting here and there, just get serious about what do you want people to know you for. That's the thing. So once you decide that, now you're starting to get a little bit more structure. So what you're going to do is you're going to just start showing up every single day. Instead of just posting when you feel like it or posting if something look aesthetically pleasing, now you're going to just start showing up every single day in that space. And it doesn't have to be boring. You can kind of mismatch it. Whatever it is that you want to be known for, just start posting that daily, because people are starting to catch on. Whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, or the total strangers, they're either going to start migrating to your channel more to see more things, or your social media more to see more of what you're already posting, or they're either going to be like, you know what, this ain't for me, like, and they're gonna drop off. And that's what you want. Like, when you start losing subscribers, or if you start losing followers, do not panic. I'm telling you, do not panic. This is all part of the purpose of creating your community. So you want the people that are like pretty much like ghost followers. You want the people that just pretty much just follow you for who you used to be back in high school, and you haven't been that person in 10, 12 years. You want those people to like poof, be gone, because they're not going to serve your channel. They're not going to like anything. They're not going to follow anything, and they're not going to be the community that you're trying to create. Plain and simple. So the more that you lose followers, or the more that you lose subscribers, and I know this is the unpopular opinion, very unpopular opinion, because I know we're trying to grow followers and you're trying to grow subscribers, but the main thing is though, get the people that are really not serving, is not going to serve your content. It's best to go ahead and get them out the way as quick as possible. So I know that was a mouthful. Now that you're starting to create a little bit of structure, I'm telling you, posting your content every day, or you just showing up in your stories, or you just definitely trying to just show up in the community tab when it comes to YouTube. Now that you're doing that daily, and as you notice, I have not said whether it's for YouTube, whether it's for Instagram, whether it's for TikTok, whether it's, because this is all going to be based on you. It just depends on your type of personality. It depends on your type of flow. It depends on the type of person that you are and what space you need to show up in. And I'm pretty sure you've dived around and you've checked out all the different platforms. So just decide what feels more comfortable for you. Main two platforms that I focus on is YouTube and Facebook, because that's just where I'm the most comfortable. That's just also too where I have the most engagement. Now I do dibble and dabble sometimes with Instagram, like I post my stories, and that's just so I can be relevant on Instagram and know what's new, but that's not my main focus. So go where you're being loved. Love who love you, okay? Listen, that's a word for somebody. But so now that you're being structured and that you're posting your content every day, people that are for you gonna start riding for you. Your community is starting to come to the congregation, okay? Your community is starting to form. You're starting to have more people now subscribe, more people tuned in. They're actually looking for you. And then the people that are not for you, they're gonna start fizzling out real quick, you know. So now that you're at this point, now you want to take it a step further. Now when you're getting ready to create content, you want to start having some intention behind it. Start thinking about what exactly do you want to talk about, because you already know what you want people to know you for, right? We've already established that. We already established, like, I want to be known for, like, for me, for example, when anyone lands on my channel, or they land on my any platform where my face is shown, or my family face is shown, I want to be known as a mother, a wife, a self-care woman. Period, point blank. That's just what I want to be known for. I want to be known that I put family first, and I love family, and I love God. I want you to think about that instantly when you see my face on any type of content, whether it's sponsored, whether it's brand partnerships, because I know those things are to come. But rather whatever the case may be, I want to be known for being a mother, and being a wife, and also being a woman of God, and also a person that put family first. My content is going to be curated around those things. So now that you've already established, okay, what you're going to post, okay, once you establish what you're going to post, you want to have that intention behind it, because you don't want to just be rambling all over the place. People are going to catch on quick, and they are just not going to stick around for those type of videos. Jot down your notes. So now you're posting with intention. Okay, so all bets are off. Now you're going to start creating a schedule. Once you start creating a schedule, people are going to know, one, what they're looking for, what they're in for when they come and find your channel or your platform, what kind of value that you're giving them. They're also going to know, like, oh, okay, you post on every Saturday at 12 o'clock, or you post every Monday at 12 o'clock, whatever your schedule is. And that just pick a schedule that's going to be best for you, that you know you can deliver on every week or every month, so forth. Be consistent with your schedule, be consistent on the value that you're giving your people, plain and simple. So that's just pretty much like the structure basis of how to get going, how to start posting this content. So how I got to 200K and how our channel got to 200K is shorts. Let me tell you, a lot of people don't speak on shorts. Shorts will help you significantly. Now, I know in order to get monetized, there are some goals that come with that, and that comes with having 1K subscribers, and it also comes with having 4,000 watch time hours, okay? But in order for you to get your content out there, okay, so people can start knowing what you are here for, what's your value that you're giving them, definitely start posting your shorts. And your shorts help you such a ton because it's not so long form. It's only, I believe it's 60 seconds or 30 seconds. I believe it's 60 seconds, so it's 1 minute. So you only have to post a video for 1 minute doing whatever it is that you're doing, giving whatever value that you're giving, okay? And that is so much easier than trying to sit down for a long period of time and put out a 30-minute video or 45-minute video and so forth, okay? So definitely get your shorts in. Post. Those shorts are a minute long. So personally, I feel like you can do minimum, you can do many shorts a day if you're trying to. In a span of a week, you could post as many shorts as you like. Under 1 minute and less is the best chef kiss when it comes to the shorts. So while you're posting the shorts, you also want to start getting your long form content in. Don't focus on a lot of different things. If you have good lighting, then so be it. But if you don't, definitely just make sure that you're posting in the daytime, so you have that pretty much like a best lighting as possible. Open your windows, open your doors, do what you have to do to make sure that you can have the most crisp quality type of content or type of video that you can. Aside from just like things that you have to buy, be genuine. Be genuine. Y'all, when I pick up this camera, I am just being myself. I'm not trying to alter anything. This is just me, genuinely who I am. Period. If I have to look like an alien in comparison to everybody else, it is what it is. But just genuinely, authentically show up just who you are. And I know it's so cheesy to say, but I'm telling you, just be yourself, because everybody else is already taken and we're looking for you, and that's just what it is. And people gonna understand, and people gonna always be able to tell who's being real and who's not so themselves. So just show up genuinely. It is what it is, because trust me, your community will find you. The more you be consistent, the more you be genuine, the more you be authentic, your people are going to find you. And that's just my hopes, definitely with curating this content today, is that I am praying for our community to find us, period. So another thing that is really good is that you also want to make sure that when you do post content, that you want to share it over to your other platforms, so you can cross, what do they call that? I think they call it like cross platform. What that basically means is, if this video went up at 12 o'clock, so let's just say about 12:15 or 12:30, I need to go ahead and start sharing that over to the Facebook channel, right? I need to share it over to Instagram, I need to share it over to TikTok and so forth. Now, I know if this is long form content, you don't want to share that, but with your shorts, you definitely can share those across platforms. You know what I mean? And that's a good way to create traffic that you may have already have buzzing on other platforms. That's a good way to bring that traffic over to your growing channel. So that's very good to do. Another thing is that you got to give to get. Let me say that again. You have to give to get, okay? So with that being said, what I'm definitely talking about is that go on other people's channels, show love on other people's channels. So see videos that you genuinely like, that you can relate to, that gave you a lot of information, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you show love. Like, if I'm not gonna do nothing else, I'm gonna make sure I comment and I'm gonna make sure I like, period, point blank. Show love when it comes to other people's platforms. If you came across a video that you really adored, that you like, and so forth, and it gave you great value, it gave you great information, show that person some love. Just write in the comments, because that goes so far. Even if you don't want to write whatever in the comments, leave them an emoji, like do something, leave them a smiley face, do something, because everybody loves feedback. And when you are a content creator, or if you're just trying to get into the point of where you showing up for yourself daily on these platforms, you want to make sure that the people that you're showing up for is actually receiving the value that you're giving. So that is so huge, and it also helps your channel as well, because more than likely people are going to check out your channel, whether it's their subscribers or either the person themselves who you just got that value from. They may check out your channel as well. That's just a hack, for real, for real. Another thing that's very helpful is to also make sure that not only are you sharing across platforms, but you're also in the community tab. Let your subscribers who are already here, right? The people that are already here and they're just waiting for you to drop your next piece of content, make sure that you're showing up in that community tab and let them know that, hey, new vlog will be up at 12 o'clock or whatever the case may be. Or let them know that, hey, going live at this time. Let them know different things like that, because that's going to be super helpful, keeping them engaged. It's going to be helpful of letting your community know that you're showing up for them and that you're active and things like that. And that's what people want to see. People really want to see that, hey, I didn't subscribe to this channel and then they just post in one video when they feel like it, or every 2 months. No, they're showing up, they're being active, or they're letting us know what's going on. You ever had your favorite show, whatever your favorite series is right now, right? Have you ever had your favorite series just all of a sudden go ghost? You know that the new series drop every Thursday at midnight. So on your day off, you stay up and you waiting for the series to drop. And next thing you know, they don't drop. And you keep looking for them the next day, and the next day after that, and the next day after that. And they still haven't dropped the series. And they don't have any announcements of what is the holdup. Like, what's going on? That is the worst. You be like, you know what? Forget this. I'm not going to keep looking for y'all. Let me find me a new show. It's the same thing when it comes to the content creator space. It's the same thing when it comes to these platforms. You need to communicate with the people who are invested in you, the people that are subscribed to, the people that love your content, your community that you're building. You want to make sure that you're showing up for them. And in the times that you cannot show up, which we all understand, we are humans and life be lifing sometimes, and that's completely okay. But I feel personally that you do owe them a, hey, this is what's going on. You don't got to tell them all your business, but just a simple, I'll be back. See you guys next week. Sorry I couldn't post today, and so forth. That's just my 10 cents plus more when it comes to getting yourself consistent, when it comes to creating the content or creating your YouTube channel and getting your subscribers up. No matter if it's 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, whatever your goal is, I'm telling you, your community will find you and they will grow. It will grow. But first thing first is that you have to post your content. Definitely don't sweat all the other stuff, because in time, okay, repetition creates great progress. Again, repetition creates great progress. So the more that you post, the more consistent you are, you're going to start being more structured. And then once you're more structured, your community is going to find you, and more people is going to start migrating to your channel. So that is my 10 cents plus more when it comes to getting started on any social media platform, creating content, being consistent, and then also for your community to find you so you can grow. If you found any value in anything that I've said here today, drop me a comment and let me know what you will be implementing when it comes to your next video. Okay, so I'll see you on our next milestone, which will be 300, but we are on the road to 1K. So as we continue to make progress, I'll be sure to come back and let you know what is working out. Okay, this is small things to a giant. I wish you all very much success in whatever your goals are, and I'll see you all in the next video.